Hey, y'all, T-Ham141 here. I'm Tracy. Welcome to the live stream tonight. Before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and just let you know I've got merch. I've got all sorts of cool designs on shirts and like 60 or 70 different products over at Redbubble. I'll put the link up here. And I've got books. If you go to thand141homestead.com, you will find each and every one of my books. I sell. They are Amazon quality. They are printed on Amazon KDP. A big shout out to all my friends in the homesteading community. You can find me on Insta. Hey y'all, T-Ham141 here, and I just want to let you know about Wendy's birthday giveaway on February 8th, 2023. On the live stream that evening, I will be giving away this 4K Ultra HD action camera. You got a floating handle. You have an extra battery. You have a memory card. You have a tripod and a bunch of varied connectors here. I see handlebar connectors and helmet connectors. Guys, you don't want to miss this. Go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that little notification bell so that you get notified every time I come out with new content, especially having to do with Wendy's birthday giveaway, February 8th, 2023.
Hi.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
I'm a shining. I gotta turn that off. I am wearing my hat tonight. That Pastor's wife is our praise team leader, and she got me this hat. Talk about knowing what to get for someone that lives off grid.
It's a perfect gift.
I've got the light, and then it Bluetooth through the to your phone, and it's got speakers in it. So I can walk around and listen to my tunes and all that good stuff.
And get killed by the Sasquatch.
Yes, the Sasquatch, because I won't be able to hear him coming up on me. Oh, yes, it's different than my normal Branson wear. Oh my goodness. Boy, oh boy, YouTube is unforgiving. Hey, Mahilin is in the chat. How's it going? I made a mistake. I can't believe I made a typo on my title for my digging out video. Instead of putting my 2015 H tractor, I put my 2012 H tractor. And this guy, it was hilarious the way he let me know I had messed up. It was hilarious. But yeah, today I have been playing around. I have had an Etsy store for a long time, and I have sold nothing, which is okay because I was doing it drop ship. They would order it, I would see it was ordered, and I would fulfill the order manually. Well, I guess Shopify, yes, Shopify or one of those hooks right to your Etsy store, so that I can do everything. They click on it, and all I do is sit back and collect the money. I'm all game for that.
Do you,
guys?
But do you still do your the product?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It automatically, as soon as I put the product on the Shopify, as soon as I put the product on, it's the account is linked, so it automatically puts the product on my Etsy store, fills out all the paperwork, all the stuff like that, and then so when you say, okay, I like the woke t-shirt, that's my bestseller so far, the woke definition. You click on that and you buy that on Etsy, it automatically, no longer do I have to check Etsy every day and say, oh, I need to ship that out or I need to ship that out. it automatically does it. And boy, oh boy, I mean, Etsy is worth it to me. It's 20 cents for what, 3 months for each product. It's 20 cents for 3 months of being on your Etsy store.
Us, it's a little bit more expensive. It's 40 cents, I think.
Is it? Oh, they must have moved it up.
If my memory's correct, when I was doing my shawls, my
Mhm.
triangle shawls, I was looking into options and like how much it would cost shipping, and I think it was 40 cents. I don't remember.
Well, it might be because you use Canadian money. Maybe that's the.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. It just kind of, when I saw that you have to pay to have access to Etsy, which I find reasonable, like you have to pay to have access to the platform. It's not that. It's just you have to pay per item per 3 months.
Right.
So, and then there's a percentage of the sale that goes to Etsy, and I can't remember how much that is.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But I just, if nothing else, it gets my and on all of my products in the description, I have, well, most of them. The ones I did today, I didn't put. I have a link, actual link in the description to my Redbubble channel store.
My Redbubble is in each of my description of my videos, even my lives. Yes. So like all my different merch and links and stuff like that is there. That's why I should work on a website.
Yes, it's not that hard in any. I know Wix. I use Wix. It's. I know you can do the 2 year. I moved from the 1 year to the 2 year payment, and it seems to do. It's a lot cheaper that way.
Well, there's a tendency, like per month, it's more expensive. Per 3 months, it's like it comes back a little bit more, like less expensive, and then for a year, you have those rebates, and then 2 years, this is where like you get lots for your money, but like you have to stay for 2 years.
Well, yeah. And then you got to be careful and keep track of when you signed up, because right now, my the account that I do all my all of my subscriptions in for YouTube, you got to keep track of that, because all of a sudden you'll get an email one day. Yeah, we took out $94 out of your account for your year of, you know, whether it's the Wix or Canva. Canva wasn't that. StreamYard,
well,
I think.
Everything we use, there's like a per month fee or per year fee.
Yeah, well, that's where every companies are going right now. Whether it's Windows or Microsoft, that's the best way for them to go, because you can't really crack their stuff.
Yeah.
That's one way they found. I just wish that you could just pay once and not have to pay. I'd rather pay $300 once than pay $10 a month for the rest of my life. You know, like it's.
Ironically, I find this very ironic. People will go for the $10 a month rather than the $300.
Yeah, because it's easier on the budget.
Yeah, it's easier to plan into the budget monthly. But if you add 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, it just takes three. It's $120 plus tax every year. And you're going to use your computer for at least 3 years. At least. Yeah. So if it's $300 for life and you have access to every single update to Microsoft, it is more logical to just do the $300.
They don't even offer that option anymore.
I don't know. Everything that's technology, like I studied computer science. That's the weird thing. I used to be the tech savvy person like 10 years ago. No, 15 years ago. Now it's my husband. He takes care of all that, the computers, the Wi-Fi, and all that fun stuff. I'm like a dinosaur when it comes to technology now.
I used to be, Trevor says, Tracy, you used to be my computer go-to guy, but now my nephew Brendan, hey Vanessa, my nephew Brendan is just, he just, we're into the wine.
Oh, it's so good. This one there. Oh my god.
I have a special glass. My wine's in this glass. So no,
is that one from Thor?
No. This is from Maxi. It's a grocery store, and it has like this pottery vintage style. And my wine's in it tonight, so everyone thinks I'm drinking tea, but it's wine.
See, when you guys were talking about, hey, is it wine time yet? I thought we were all going to get on here and complain tonight.
No, wine. Drink.
W-I-N-E. Wine.
Not whining.
Not with an H. Just.
Oh, okay.
It's wine.
If you want to complain, you can have your bitch moment. If you, oops, sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
No, that's okay. Honestly, the worst I think that they'll do to me, and I'm kind of, I don't mind testing the limits of YouTube, but I think the worst they'll do is take this live and give it a 18 over rating or something. Have you been on Wide Family Farms? Is it Wide? Not Wide. Wide.
Yeah, Wide Family Farms. Yeah, I used to follow their channel. Now,
yeah, Courtney.
Yeah.
They're late at night things. I've watched a couple replays, and woo, they get.
I couldn't access, like, every time our channel was going live, it was like past my bedtime, and I was trying to follow them at first because they were the only ones I knew. And I was trying to build my community with their channel, but there's no way that I was going to stay up to like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning and then, go on with my homestead life. I'm like, they're supposed to have homesteads. How do they get up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning the next day to work? Or
very little sleep. Very little
probably.
Sleep. That's all I can say. And I can't go without sleep. I don't do their later ones, but when I see that Courtney's on earlier in the day, because they do some in the morning. And I try to stop by. It's like you said, it's building your channel and
I like what Vanessa says. Vanessa says, we Insomniac enjoy overnight love, I guess not live stream. If I didn't have kids that young and like they would be able like to get up, do their chores, do their stuff in the morning, don't really need me in the morning, and I would just like say hi, bye, here's your lunch, bye, mama, I would probably stay up. But like they're so young. Man. And I need to be functionable in the morning.
When I was 16, I moved to Florida, but if my stepmother didn't wake me up in the morning, because I didn't care if I went to school or not, I'd get in trouble. But I just did not like school. Hey, Angie. But yeah, the whole subscription thing, I don't know. It's like I saw StreamYard did a thing, and I don't know if I'm gonna undo it and go pro at one time or what. I'm trying not to get any more subscriptions until I get hold of the ones that I have and figure out what they are. But it was for 1 year. It's like it was like $96. I can have 10 people up. It was a reduced price, but I just don't like the highest I can transmit in is 720p. I can't do the 1080p, which I don't know. I'm looking over here and it looks all right.
You mean you're live?
Yeah, on my live stream. Yeah.
Oh, you can't. Well, I don't have my ring lights, so right now my quality of my video is crap. Yeah, because I don't know where I stored my ring light during renovation. I can't find it now. So, like I decided last minute to join you, so I wasn't gonna look for my ring. So my quality of my video is like very puny. I have like this very little light, and that's why I'm standing so close to the screen so that you guys can see me.
I was looking at those today, and
ring lights.
Well, yeah, they have ring lights, and then they have for $39 at Walmart, they've got a tripod. Well, it's like a tripod that stands there, and it's got a big light, so it could be farther away because I don't like seeing the reflection in my glasses.
Yeah. I have the big one, the photographic one that you use for like when you do like makeup and stuff like that. So it's the big one, and you see the rings inside the videos. So I have to be careful when I do lives. I have to push it back. But there's one I found on Amazon. It's a clamp, and it's rechargeable. Mine was like I think $9.99 or $19, and you clip it right here. You see where your camera is on your phone?
Yeah.
You just clip it over it, and you can and you don't see the ring in your light, and you could do the same thing. Clip it in front of your camera on your computer.
Okay.
But it doesn't have
I don't use my
big effect.
Right. I don't use my computer camera. My computer camera on this, the other day when I actually use one of my, I've got, oh my gosh, I got 3 of these now. I'm addicted to them. One of my little cameras, and I've got it hooked up, and it just plugs into the USB on the laptop.
Cool.
And, but I could still hook it right up here. But I can't find on the boxes how much electricity. It's driving me nuts. Used to be when you bought something that used electricity, you would have a UL rating on there. It would tell you this is 60 hertz, 110 volts,
it doesn't say
50 watts. They don't have to say it anymore. Why? Because America, I don't know if this is the same in Canada or other countries, but America doesn't care anymore. We are just consuming electricity like it's an endless resource. Okay, there was my whine for the night.
Usually under electronic products, under the like when you're holding your camera, if you flip it upside down, there's little writings there. They're like tiny. Maybe it's there.
It's you're like talking about on
the camera itself, on an electrical device, usually under electrical device near the battery. You'll need like a magnifier to make it bigger. Hi, Melissa.
Well, my problem is they kind of frown on people opening the boxes in the store.
Hello,
NJ. Hey, Parker and Grandma. Hi, Parker.
Say hi.
I'm Tracy.
Hi.
Who's that?
Meet you.
That's Annie. Who's that? That's Remy. And Tracy. Yes, say hi.
Oh, he's adorable.
The other one's in.
My brother told me the other day, Parker, my brother told me the other day I'm not so bright, so I figured I'd prove him wrong, and I wore this hat.
Isn't that really hat? What's on his hat?
No.
That's a light.
Light on my hat.
These guys are tuckering Grandma out.
I'll be right back. My phone's ringing.
Sorry?
You're babysitting?
Yes. Mom and Dad needed. Well, his daycare's open during the week, but Tyler's in school, so his daycare's not open.
Okay.
He forgot to close his microphone. Let's hope he doesn't say anything too juicy.
Right?
Shut it off. I got your Christmas present, Angie.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, thank you. I sent you a picture, but you didn't see it.
Not yet. What? You want to see who? A little baby?
This one, can't wait to try it.
Ooh, chicory. I need to learn how chicory, how you collect the seeds from it, because I don't know if it's wild, but it grows all up and down my road.
Probably, and if it's really the right thing, you can just harvest the roots and roast it, blend it, and drink it as a coffee.
Oh, that's the coffee replacement that has no caffeine. Is that it?
Yep. That's the one that's considered a replacement. Yeah.
You want to go
considered a replacement? I don't call that a replacement. They've
Doesn't have caffeine.
No, Papa.
Vanessa Kitty, it doesn't. I cannot find it anywhere on the box. I even asked the young gentleman to show me the power requirements. Used to be on everything, and now, you know, Mr. Parker looks as tired as grandma. He says.
My husband used to have a device that you would plug your device, like example, our coffee machine. You wanted to know how much it pulled, so he would put that in our outlet and then plug the machine that we wanted to figure out how much watts or whatever you want to call it, and we would plug it in there, and then we would leave it for about an hour, and we would know how much energy it was drawing out just by being plugged, and then the energy that it would cost when we would be using it. And
I do have one of those. Yeah.
So I don't think you'll know unless like you plug while you're using it, like charge it and like while using it, you would be able at least to figure out some of it. Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is I got to get it home, and then if it's a hey Peter, if it's a volt hog or a watt hog, I don't know how to say that, but you know, then I'm stuck with it. And it's like my grow lights, they use very little electricity. I think they might use 6 watts of electricity every hour.
Are they white or they're the one that are red, blue?
They're red and blue.
The red and blue, from what I've understood, they don't cost as much in energy consumption because they're LEDs.
Yeah.
Compared to the whites, but I don't know if that's true.
I don't know about the white ones, but the red and blue ones showed great. They use very little, and I leave them on all day. In fact, I was going to ask you. I want to start some lettuce indoors, just and I've got the trays that for seed starting. Would those grow lettuce, or do I need something deeper?
I would suggest something at least like the 8 by what's it called? The 10 by 20 flat. I would use at least like 2-3 inches deep.
Yeah, you can do leaf lettuce in a flat. Yeah.
Yeah, but like you would have to. What I do is I keep the flats that are damaged. Like, you know, in transportation, I crack them or there's a hole in the bottom. I tag them, and those are the ones that I use to grow lettuce inside. So I put my soil or like my whatever medium that you want to grow your lettuce in. I sow my seeds, and then I put another tray under it so that when I water it, because it's a damaged flat, the water gets stuck under that one.
Okay, so you're watering from beneath.
Or you can reuse plastic containers that are at least, I would go at least 2 inches, preferably 3 inches like tall, so that you can establish good roots. Because if you want to ongoing cut them and then like let them regrow, cut them, let them regrow, cut them, like I would give them as much space as possible with their root system.
I have a very, very important question for Parker. How old are you, buddy?
How old are you? Big. You're big. He's big.
He's big.
Yeah.
You're a big boy.
He's 3 next month. He's 3 next month.
Oh, wow. You are big.
Yes.
And Grandma's turning 30 next day. 2 days.
Yes.
Tomorrow
I am 30.
30. That's right.
That makes
You're
sense.
lucky here.
3, I'm 30. Yeah. I am 45.
Happy birthday. I can't wait to be your age.
Yeah. Your age? How old is your age? You're big?
You see, Dave says he puts his in a 5-inch, but that's diameter, I think. Or you're talking about depth.
Because I've got a bunch of I cheat a little bit. Well, it's not really cheating. I buy my cat treats. They're addicted to the catnip little cat treats, but they come in these big tubs that are about the size of a 5-inch pot. And you take the lid off them, and then you've got the 5-inch pot. But I was wondering if I could do them bigger. Okay, that's diameter. About how deep are they, Dave?
5-inch, or they're probably like 6 to 8 inches deep.
Yeah, they're not that far. Yeah, pretty much the same amount.
I know I need at least a little depth, more depth, I think, than the flats will give me.
I prefer, when I grow lettuce indoors, I prefer in flats because it's easier. It's not the ideal, but like I fill the soil to the top.
Right.
To make sure that there's enough. And I see he said it's 6. So it's almost like a raised bed.
I made that.
Yeah, you made that. So cute.
I'm going to be hard. Our idea of sidewalk chalk and a board.
There you go.
Yeah.
It works.
It does, and it keeps them entertained for a long time, usually.
And when you leave, you can just wash it off with water, let it dry again, and you can start over next time he comes.
That's what he's doing.
Do you have the two of them?
Yeah, that's a good
Mike's
idea.
in watching a movie tomorrow, or with Tyler.
Yeah, Peter said that he changed his icon a few weeks ago, his logo. He's using the logo for stickers and a few other products. Nice. Yeah, I was filming because I planned so far ahead that I was doing my dip video for hashtag Dipcember22 this morning, and my phone rang in the middle of it. And I don't, it's a pain. Every time I stop one camera, because I do the 2 angles, I do the front on angle, then I do the down angle on the food that I'm working on. And you got to resync those if you stop recording. So I just let it record. And it was my 19-month-old grandson. I don't know if one of his brothers or sisters helped him call me, or if he just picked up the phone, because he's always playing with the phones. And hey, Rosie, what the nuts was that? There was something with a shell crawling on my neck. Oh, I know what it was. It was a ladybug. I saw him the other day. But he called me, and he became part of the video. I edited out a bunch of it, but it was just so cute.
Cute.
And because I said, "How you doing?" or something like that, and it sounded like he says, "So what's up?" It sounded just like, and he's a little behind in speech, I think, because he was born with a cleft lip and palate, and they just got his palate fixed this summer.
Well, usually boys are later in talking.
Yeah, he was. Mr. Parker, this last month, he's just really starting to talk and verbalize or vocalize what he wants. Tyler was pretty quick to talk, but he wouldn't make full sentences till later. But I tell you what he wanted. And so Parker, like, we took him just since Tuesday, and I can't believe how much he's talking. It's crazy.
Yeah, one nip cup is just like
Yeah.
That's what happened with my son Philip. Like the pediatrician kept telling me that he was behind, and I told him, like, give him time. He's not in school yet. Like, he
Yeah.
has time in front of him to speak. And one day, it all came out all at
Yep.
the same time. Okay, yes, he does have trouble at school, but that's another story. But once, like, the words started to come out, they all came out, like, almost all together. Same thing with Cedric. He is, like, more behind speaking wise than Philip. But as soon as I started doing what I was helping Philip, I was doing it with Cedric, and he started picking up. So instead of, like, giving him the answer, I always say, "Oh, this is what you want. So you want this." And then he would repeat it. And then one word became two, two became three, three became five, and blah, blah, blah. Now he speaks, like, really well. So,
Yeah.
but boys are hands. Like, they're going to be mechanical people.
Yes.
Girls, my daughter would barely walk, barely stand, and she would wake up during the night to talk.
Oh, my daughter was the same. Miley was speaking before she was walking.
She was 18 months old. 18 months old. She would wake up in the dark of the night and start talking. Clear, like, "Mama!" Well, obviously in French, but she'd say, "I want this," in the middle of the night.
Yeah, with his dad, my son,
in there.
there's a yeah. I was gonna say, with my son, at 9 months old. No, it's all gone. At 9 months old, he was in and out of the crib. And my daughter, at 18 months, she was still trying to speak and learn and even walk. But my mom said, like, when my brother he's the oldest, and same thing with him. He was always a little bit later, but he did things pretty much on task. And then me, I didn't walk. And then I wasn't crawling. And so my mom was really concerned about that because I wouldn't crawl or anything. And then one day I just got up and walked. And it's the same with my speech. She said I didn't talk. And then now I don't shut up. So
Especially if we talk about seeds, tomato seeds.
Yeah. And this little guy, Parker, he's my garden buddy. He loves gardening, cooking. He's, like, fascinated with cooking.
Nice.
Oh, I see Tyler. Good. Do you want to come out?
Here.
Come here. They're on.
So Scott says, "Shh, don't tell Tracy I'm here."
It wasn't me, man. It was Night. By the way, guys, you can type !share in the chat, and it will share your link to your channel.
I don't think anyone's gonna trust the iBot.
Yeah. No, not @share.
No, I know. Wrong button.
Ah, okay.
There.
How much wine have you drank?
I got some friends on the camera.
Just about here.
So how many Angie glasses did you drink?
Well, you should fill it up here.
Say hi,
So that's
Tyler.
my second.
Hi.
Hi.
The guy how old are you?
5.
Mm-hmm. This is the boy that started it all. He was a big part of us coming out this way, and everything, my mindset changed because I was thinking of, how do I explain it? Okay. I wanted to leave things for my grandkids, and so I never had the grandparent mindset until this one. And so he's part of a big reason why we started with goats and chickens. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And you like gardening too? Yeah. What's your
Awesome.
favorite garden thing or favorite plant? What do you like to plant roses? What about tomatoes?
I like to do strawberries.
Strawberries? Yeah, you do like them, don't you?
I like strawberries too. You can tell your grandma, I'm your muse.
He likes strawberries.
But now, is this an Angie 1 cup?
No.
No.
No. That's an Angie's never coming back from that.
I don't know if anybody would.
Got it.
You want to go?
So the doctor says 1 glass a day. Oh,
yeah. He didn't specify how big.
Hi, Lynn.
Hi, Lynn. Hi, Dave. Hi, Scott.
Oh, there's
Hi.
What's going on, party people?
Party people.
Not a whole lot.
So we got Tracy confused when I said, is it wine time yet? So he thought we were going to do whining on his live. But I was talking about...
I could do...
You could do both.
I could do whining, but like I just got cut off because I'm like,
oh no,
2023, I'm gonna stop drinking.
So you're getting it all in now?
Do. So I'm gonna stop drinking as much as I usually do, but today I was like, woo-wee. So then
well,
I'm like, hey, Tracy's live. I'm a little late. And Bridget's like, yeah, I think you need to have a tea or something like that. I'm like, yeah, very true.
I stopped drinking last night at about 12.
Yeah, Parker's yelling at Papa.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Someone's in trouble.
Yeah. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I saw your video, Darren, the making of your commercial.
Oh,
it's amazing.
The one Jim did for us?
Yeah. Like
yeah,
I saw the commercial, but I did not see the making of. The making of is amazing.
Oh, you gotta watch it. Yeah. If you haven't watched the making of, it's pretty cool the way Jim goes through the whole process of making it.
Like the imagination and like bringing your flavor and your emotions around it. It's amazing.
Exactly. Thank you. Yeah. I didn't do it though. I'm saying thank you, but I didn't do it. It was Jim that did everything for that.
So he reached out to you?
Awesome. Jim reached out to a whole bunch of homesteaders at the time when he created he was like, you know, I'm offering this free service to a whole ton of homesteaders. And we were like, yeah, here we go. Here's one of our no, it wasn't a dish towel. It was one of the triangle scarves.
Yeah.
That we sent down. And we're like, here you go. And he was like, kind of like, oh, how do I do this? So then you kind of see how he goes through the whole process of how the hell do I do a triangle scarf versus like, how do I do a coffee or a soft drink or something like that versus like a scarf. So.
But he did a pretty good job.
He did.
He did an amazing job of that. Yeah. We were like so impressed with that.
And then when he says
now this is a commercial with the little girl in it, right?
White, yeah.
But he's a professional. I mean, it shows like he knows what he's doing, and he's pretty good.
Oh,
at it.
Exactly. Yeah, it's crazy awesome. Yeah.
He did this challenge, Bros Roll Down or something like that, and it was cool. It was fun to do. It's just when I film, like I barely have time to just think of an idea. So it's
he's the one that did the B-roll challenge.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I'm not there yet. Like I saw like the way he was putting the commercial together, and he says it's 1 minute long, but like it was the third version. He must.
It doesn't even feel like a minute when you watch it.
No, but how many hours? Like the brainstorming, the filming, the editing. And then the fine tuning of like the B-rolls.
It's crazy.
He was taking like fire over the girl, like it was like one on top of the other, and the thing was moving.
Yeah,
it took time. Like I'm sure that minute was like probably 300 hours of work. I'm not exaggerating.
I know.
it was amazing. Like, and I looked at his channel, and his channel is so small.
I know, it's crazy.
I don't understand.
Yeah. And Angie's like, I'm only like half a week into my vacation and it feels like a month. Doesn't it?
Yeah, I've lost track of time.
I know.
Weird. I'm like, I don't
I'm
even
like, what
is it?
day is it?
Yeah. Well, I lie. I know what day it is because Mike's going away tomorrow. So
Okay.
Shake.
Going
So
away tomorrow.
yeah,
Of all the
I made
Yeah.
him go tomorrow because he's gonna stay for the morning, but he's got to go visit Michigan and take the boys back. So yeah, but I said, you know what, travel on this day and you get a full weekend to be with family, and then you can travel back on Monday because
Nice.
we have a lot to do with the house. So I'm like, you can only go for a couple of days if you go, but I want him to be able to see family and stuff.
That's
so
awesome.
yeah.
So that means you're gonna be alone on your birthday
and New Year's. No, I'm gonna enjoy it.
Well, she has to get back to work right away. Like I'm pretty sure her boss is like, you know.
Nah, I got a pretty okay team. There's just this one guy that drives me nuts.
Oh yeah?
I heard he had a big beard.
I bet you he's in sales or something, isn't he?
Yeah, that sales guy.
That guy. That one guy.
That one. Thank God I don't have to go to an office, and I just get home and just like, man, I'm just gonna type stuff that I want to say and then take it back. You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm. You know. But
until you accidentally hit reply all.
Yeah. I've done that before, and I used like the French Translate in Google, and I was like, I think it was like my first year working and a few months into it, and I'm like, I don't want to be talking out my ass. And I translated it with Google Translate, and it was like, I don't want to be talking about my ass.
Okay. I made one attempt to say something in French to like one of my coworkers, and they were like, or in a group, and they were like, messaged me privately, and they said, just so you know, you're kind of saying that like, good night, my sweetheart, or my darling. And I'm like, stupid Google, that's the last time I'm ever gonna.
French is a very complicated language.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I get the basic, like if I was trapped in a French town, I could count and I could say parlez-vous anglais, and we and that's about it.
French town. I wonder if that's ever gonna happen.
A French town
or French village, you know, like.
Oh, yeah, you're in a community.
Like
but I have
years,
enough French friends that I can always ask to.
Yeah, that's true, eh?
Yeah.
My husband always asks me to translate for him because like my boss is English and he doesn't really speak. Like he speaks, but like when it's like he has to speak to his boss, he's like, "Honey, can you translate this for me?" So I have to figure out what he wants to tell him. That's a chore just by itself. And then I have to translate it, but like it has to be like proper because he's talking to his boss.
Well, it's like anything else. If you don't practice, you won't be able to speak it. And for people in the States like Tracy or in Ontario like Angie, you don't get to speak French at all. And the same thing for your husband, Haney. Like he probably never gets to speak English. I mean, everything is French around.
No, he does. He does. But he talks about electrical components. He talks about hydraulics, mechanical stuff, docks.
It's funny when you talk about stuff where it's in your field of knowledge.
Yeah.
So if someone starts talking to me in French about farming or hunting, I can usually understand maybe 25% of the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
If someone starts talking about everyday stuff, about shopping and stuff, I understand about 1% of the conversation.
See, I can hear it and understand it better than I couldn't. And other than, the stuff they teach you in school, I could hear it and understand it. But I was also like my dad was Italian or is Italian, and I was raised in an Italian family. Never could speak it.
So you have no problem speaking to Adriana, eh?
No, I don't. Kabish.
Hey.
Yes. So yeah, they were all like, my dad was even born in Italy, so like they were all really Italian, and I could understand it, but I could never speak it.
Hey,
that's why you always say bonjour.
You just have to,
have to flick the,
Hey.
Hey, I'll show you an Italian car ride. Get in the trunk.
Hey. Did he ever make an offer that you can't refuse?
Yeah, my friends and I gonna pay you a little visit. Fit you with a pair of concrete galoshes, eh? Pretty much.
Yeah, it was an experience for sure.
Well, French is always complicated.
I remember.
Yeah, it is.
I remember this one time at band camp.
Oh my God. We're all talking on top of each other tonight.
But that's okay, because people can focus in on who they want to hear. See, it gives them options. There was this Italian restaurant in Lowville, New York, called Papa Joe's. Was it Papa Joe's?
Yeah, Papa Joe's.
Something like that.
See?
But these were authentic Sicily Italians. And I was there with my stepfather, my brother, and Trevor, and me. And I think my mom was there, and Pa has, and please don't take this.
I'm not Italian. I'm not. He was my. I guess I don't refer to him in life, but he raised me since I was 1, so I'm not.
But
Italian.
after they delivered the food, because you always want to, if you're going to do
obviously
like
it wasn't 30 minutes or free.
Yeah, after they deliver the food, we're in the restaurant, and it's quiet in there. My father leans over to my little brother. He says, "What kind of Indians run this restaurant?" My little brother Trevor was like 7 or 8. Wapaho, Dad! And I'm like, we're going to hell for that one, boy. Yes, we are. And
I was gonna say, was this
a pin drop in the kitchen?
I bet you could. And I was gonna say, was it the first course, the second course, the dessert, the salad plate, the dessert plate? Like, what course was this dropped at?
We were pretty much done. The pizza was on the table because we got a big pizza, and we already had our drinks.
It's pizza, and there aren't 3, 4, 5 courses in pizza. It's like
you never met my Nonina.
Yes, there's beer. There's beer. Then there's pizza. Then there's.
Hey.
It's grandma's. It's grandma's.
It's grandma's. Don't freaking touch it, eh?
So is Marilyn getting married?
Is Marilyn getting married? I
Come
know
on,
Remy
is. Remy's taking the plunge. Darren took the plunge. We're all there.
It's like a big thing in Quebec. When you get married, that's like you're all in.
Yeah. It's still further down the road. We have 2025 in mind, but it's given people time to organize and giving us time to organize.
It's about time she made you an honest man. That's
Yeah. Hey Dave, tu parles français?
Is that the little one we're hearing?
Yeah, they're in the trailer now with Papa. I said, give me 5 minutes.
If they don't shut up, you could always do like I did with my kids and just club them like a baby seal.
Tyler Parker. Come here. You want me to club you? No. He's smiling at me because he knows Grandpa's not.
I know. I go into my.
You shush up.
I go into my kid's bedroom and like, listen, if you guys don't quiet down, I'm gonna club you like a baby steel, and they would just howl, and it would be like the funniest thing. And like, yeah, Dad, go ahead, club me.
How old are your kids?
Oh, my oldest is like 30.
Wow.
30?
Yeah, I got like 3 grandkids now, something like that.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I got like 4 of my own, and then Bridget has 3. So I'm like, yeah, just
But yours are all over teens.
Yeah, but I had to get them out of the house, and they didn't want to leave the house, so I moved to Quebec. And then it was like, you either get out of the house or you move to Quebec. So get out of the house.
Why would you, like, if you guys want to come live in like a 2-bedroom
Yeah,
trailer,
exactly. Do you speak
how-
French? No. See you later. Bye-bye.
the
Well,
ability-
Up where you live, Darren,
Bye-bye.
isn't there a
Bye
chance
now.
of getting hunted by
Bye.
a polar bear?
No.
There was just one time that me and Nano
Oh, Darren.
there
Darren.
hunting. We were up there
Darren,
hunting the polar
You want
bear.
me to club ya?
You could club me all day long, but it probably still would not kill the polar bear. That
What I did
little kitty cat could take on the polar bear for sure.
George is looking at you.
I'll let the
She's
cat.
The cats are stealing the show.
Yes. This is
I'm not a big fan of kitty cats.
I
Claude.
wasn't until I got this one, and this one changed. I love them more than I love the dogs, except for Brody. He's my soul dog. But yeah, I'm a cat person totally now.
Oh, look at that little pussy.
No, I hate cats. Well, actually, my body hate cats. I can't stand them. I'm allergic. So,
What?
Yeah.
My mom was
s-
definitely allergic.
Yeah, my sister had 2 cats, and I went over to sleep over her house. At the time, I was not wearing my glasses. I was wearing eye contacts. My eyes swelled up. My eye contacts popped out, and like my eyes were like all red, and I was sneezing. I was sick, and every time I go into a house that has carpets and cats, I have to go outside because I just can't breathe.
Oh,
Especially
wow.
with carpets.
My daughter
If there's
was-
no carpets, it's okay. If I don't touch them, they don't touch me. I
was the same when I got to Ange. I was like, "Hey, what the hell? Do you have cats? And did you burn the lasagna?"
You're mean.
Yes, and yes, I did. And I'm proud of that because I redeemed myself.
It was still
Yes, you
so
did.
amazing.
See, that's
forgive
why I'm
you
going
when you
this
for burning
year.
the first lasagna.
For the lasagna?
Yeah, I forgive you for
Oh.
the first one you burned out.
Well, yeah. That's why I'm going this year because all the kinks should be worked out this year.
Oh,
think-
it
I've
doesn't
been
matter
making
whether the
that
kinks are worked
lasagna
out.
For like,
That lasagna is epic.
it's different. It's like
It is like
spices. Someone said, actually, I just did a video recently for Noodle November, and I did
Okay.
a video on it. And someone's like, it's Mexican lasagna, and I'm like, it has
No,
all the
not
spices
really.
there. Well, it has the cumin, the chili powder.
it's more like an
garlic.
Indian lasagna.
Oh, maybe it's different, but it's
But-
still in the lasagna family. You know, like
It
It's
kicks
just good.
any
doesn't matter what
lasagna
it is.
pasta ass that like
It's- Angie Lala's lasagna.
Well,
Yeah,
technically,
exactly.
lasagna is one thing on top of the other, on top of the other. So
Oh,
many,
just like-
many layers. So regardless if it's Mexican, Asian, or
it
Indian,
doesn't matter. It
it's a
doesn't matter. It
lasagna.
just,
Mhm.
Either way, I've heard enough about it. I want to taste it.
oh hell
Just
yeah.
gotta.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
I told Mike our deadline for the cabin to be finished
for the
conference.
Well, I'm hoping it's like we should have it sleepable, but I want to move in by, I think it was August 3rd is our 2-year mark.
Okay.
And so August 3rd is going to be our like move-in day, and then we are going to host something like every year.
Hell
yeah. Like I can't wait for that. Who wants to invite someone to a barn in a trailer? But
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Darren was ready to sleep with the goats.
They're gone. I couldn't sleep with them anymore, so they're gone. That did not sound right.
Remy's like, I'm Taliban. Sign me up for some goat stuff.
I was thinking that, but I couldn't turn it into a joke. Good one.
I walked right into that one.
Allah. I won't say it.
Like I did say one bad word, so let's not hurt too much the live stream of Tracy. I said the B word.
Not worried about
it. You said that, Annie?
No,
I'm shocked.
You are? I'm so sorry.
I'm shocked.
No, because he thought
I went to my mom's the other day.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, Ange, take it up with HR.
I went to my mom's the other day, and my brother has a Fire Stick, and my brother has his YouTube account. She signed into his YouTube account. So I went on there and I subscribed to Annie because she needs the watch time. And then we were watching it, and Mom's
Tracy,
like,
did you
"Is
just
that
giggle
Annie
and look
you're
at your
talking
crotch?"
about?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "She's so nice." I said, "Yeah," and her husband is awesome. I had to let her know, otherwise you'd be getting letters from my mom or something, you know?
Well, on every of my videos, you see that I have my wedding band. So.
Yeah.
Not mine.
When I was in Germany, there was a girl that
I had
while
mine
I
on
was
earlier.
sleeping,
I
she
just
got to my
took it
wallet.
off.
Wait, what, Tracy?
I had a whole. When I was in
You had
Germany,
a hole where?
I had.
Okay.
I had
Someone touched your hole.
And, yeah. When, don't touch me there. But while I was sleeping, she got into my wallet. I had like 300 marks in my wallet, and I figured, okay, she takes the money, not a big deal. She got my mom. I had my mom's address on a folded piece of paper in my wallet. She got my mom's address, copied it down. Next thing I know, my mom's asking me about this girl, and they're best friends even to this day. She's my friend on Facebook, Tanya Trauma. Well, she's married now. I don't think she took her husband's last name.
This sounds so bad. So your mom's best friend touched you in your no-no spot.
I am saying nothing. I'm saying nothing.
I should have brought the wine bottle, not the glass.
No, I didn't know. I just said, "Hey, can my grandson say hi?" This is turning into put the kids to bed, Mike.
well, no, it was all PG, of course, just in case my mom watches this. You know, nothing ever happened. Ever.
No.
I was a good boy. I stayed in the barracks all the time. There are women in Germany? Are you kidding
when
me?
This woman went into your pants to get the money that you didn't care if she stole, but you stayed in the barracks.
Yes. Well, I didn't care. I didn't know she went in there, but I would assume she was looking for money. She wanted to talk to my mom.
You do know that you're like digging your rabbit hole, like
yeah. See, Tracy, your God would be like, "Oh, my gods are like, go, man, go."
He doesn't like it, but he knows he knows more than I would like him to. But I was horrible. I would take in the middle of the night in Germany. It's like noon during the day. So I would go, we had this bar called Beer Academy, and we would go to Beer Academy and drink, and then I would pick up a girl and I would take them to the payphone out back, and we would call my mom. Huh? and we would call my mom, and she'd say, this one girl's like, hello, Mrs. Hand? I mean, Mrs. Farr? This is Kirsten. I just married Tracy. And my mom's like, what? Is Tracy there?
To the payphone? You should have visited Canada because I don't know where you were my whole life.
Yeah, babe, I'm going to take you out tonight to the payphone.
Well, yeah, she'd already bought me.
It must have been an awesome date.
Low on money, so I better have her pay for the call while we could.
Oh.
So Tracy can't afford supper. He just buys quarter for the payphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No supper for you. Only payphone.
A quarter's only if it's not long distance.
It doesn't. It no longer exists. Payphone here.
We do.
Well, not for. We used to have payphones at train stations.
Yeah.
And like metro stations. And last time I was at the depanneur near the train station, the phone's gone, and it was 50 cents last time I checked.
Those.
So everyone has cell phones now. You're in the streets, you're sleeping on mats, and you have a cell phone. But like, you can't.
Or
what is he saying?
What?
Nothing. Nothing. It's all good.
Grandma's got to go. Grandma's got to go watch the boys because Mike has.
Yeah, Grandma's got to work tomorrow. Not.
No, she doesn't. Not until January 9th.
I know.
Jeez,
Yeah,
you have a nice
I have to
boss.
work at January 8th. Thank you very much.
Sucks to be you. You shouldn't.
You get it all easy. You know.
Oh, pardon me. Oh. Hey,
I've seen videos of you at work, Darren.
Yeah, I was gonna see Darren. Did you know that email you sent me with that link on the forum?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you check it out recently?
No.
You should.
Oh no.
No, it's good.
Oh, it's good still?
Good.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
It's
Okay.
good. It's like
How?
full trend.
What kind of picture did you put in there?
None.
No. Ange got like a raving review that she was doing an awesome job. And
Yeah.
she is.
I'm trying.
You don't have to try. It's
Oh, I think that's the sweetest thing anyone's ever said of me. Said to me.
Okay, Mike, you got to pick up your game there.
Yeah, seriously.
America. He was acting all sweet to me the last couple of days, and I was like, why are you being so nice to me? And he's like, I treat you nice all the time. And I'm like, well, when you think about it, yes, you do.
Someone wanted the
He's a
ponytail.
That's what I was about to say. The pony.
You heard that, Tyler and Parker?
So if we see Angie with a ponytail later,
no, we're in a trailer with grandkids.
Right.
Yeah, if I remember right, when my daughter lived with her real father for the most part, but when she came on weekends and all, yeah, there was no, I couldn't even cuddle. It was just done. No. Come in the next room. I'm laying here next to you. I'm not doing anything. I'm just letting you know.
Rules are rules.
Right.
Hey, we let the kids know that there are things mom and dad do, or like me and Bridget does that, like, you know.
It's different, I think, if you were telling your kids that, but who wants to think of grandparents?
That's true, eh?
Yeah. Sometimes I forget that I'm there, and I'm like, I'm a grandma.
Yeah, that's true.
Grandma.
Wow. Think about your grandmother.
Yeah.
The grandmothers, like my grandma and stuff, which my grandmas were saints, but a lot of people's grandmothers rode motorcycles, wore those real short pants, had tattoos.
Yeah.
We
It's funny because my mom sent me recently. I forget what I was asking her about, but she sent me a picture recently, and it was her beside my dad's Mustang. So it was an orange Mustang back in like, I want to say it was like 68 or something like that, 60 something.
Mm-hmm.
And it was her beside my dad's Mustang. It's like, Mom, you were a babe, like standing beside this like orange Mustang. And it was like, okay, yeah, okay, that's it. That's as far as I'm going. Is that yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Okay. I do have to go though. The boys are waiting. We have a Play-Doh date.
Oh, a Play-Doh. I love Play-Doh.
Yes, me too. My therapist said I have to work with Play-Doh because I'm having trouble pinching. And so I had Mike go buy me some Play-Doh, and I just hope they don't mix the colors because I love them.
Oh, you should invite Bridget. She's great with her hands.
You know what? Well, that's nice. I want to do pottery. I'm looking for pottery classes because I'm going to be amazing at it.
I can just hear it now, the middle of the night.
I'm just
And all
going
of
to
a sudden,
skim
Mike
past
screams out,
it.
"Ow, what are you doing? Therapy, honey, therapy."
Therapy. I asked them, I was like, is it okay if I do pottery? Is it okay for my hand? And they're like, oh yeah, you can do all the pottery you want. So we are talking about pottery.
Yeah. Hello. Make some like nice tea mugs and shit.
That's what I want to do. If all I get to do is like my dish set.
There you go.
But I would love to take it up as like, my thing, because I've been wanting to do it for years, and this year's the year. Oh, 2023
so cool.
is
2023. You're not there yet, so you don't have to worry about it.
No.
You can start in a bit.
Yep.
Around the corner.
I've already looked for classes. I know I'm coming. Calm down, please. They're like the damn Play-Doh. There are classes, but they're already booked up for winter, so I have to book up spring as soon as they come out.
You could always take someone out.
Yeah,
out of the classes.
Tell me who's not like desperate like I am, and I'll just knock.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
we were on the list.
I'm gonna take some Play-Doh classes, and then you're like, "Yeah,
no, Mr. Bill. Do you guys remember Mr. Bill?
I'm doing this for my kids.
I want to make them some stuff.
Yeah."
Guys, I have to go. Tonight we're gonna play. We're gonna play after we put my kids to bed. It's gonna be a couple times, so I might.
You're gonna play. You're gonna play.
We're gonna
play with some more Play-Doh.
Pottery, or
I'm not gonna answer any questions. I'm gonna let it vague.
Oh,
leave it to imagination.
2 glasses of Angie. Angie cups.
Oh God.
That's 1 glass.
I have to
done.
at least take 2 more. So I'll talk to you maybe tomorrow.
I'm gonna leave because I need to use my hands for some stuff.
See you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Well, now it's just us guys doing our thing, like.
Yeah. What's up with that?
Yeah. Manly men doing manly things. Where
the girls are going, I'm afraid what those 3 guys will tell. Oh, I won't tell. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I have to go as well. My brother-in-law is gonna give me a call.
All right. So
I have to give him the big news.
All 3 of the girls are going.
Yep.
Oh, man.
I shouldn't be doing that. It's not nice.
Well, I gotta cut it off anyway. Darren, are you going live? Are you going live?
Wait, 8 hour.
Yeah,
winter.
in about 50 minutes.
Yeah, 8 o'clock.
I should be back.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
still have
Yeah,
some
so I'm
wine.
going to go ahead and go too. And that way you can get ready and
You're Remy just left us. He was like, see ya. I'm done. Gone. Dos pidanya. Avida Saint. Aloha.
I sense a ponytail had something to do with it. Oh,
crazy.
Man. It is.
It was gone.
I don't know.
Man. Tracy, I hope you're doing well down there.
I am.
Good.
Good. December is over.
Yeah.
Trevor, I told Trevor, I tried to explain to him what anniversary dates and stuff is. And
yeah.
And he's like, well, you need to get rid of your calendar. I'm like, no, if I get rid of my calendar, I'll never know what day it is. But yeah, December's over. I made my video for the Dipcember.
Yeah.
And that'll be coming out tomorrow. And then I have to go shopping because I'm going to be doing the pantry challenge, which
nice.
It's weird that you make your own rules, but I only eat like one meal a day. So
really?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
do you like snack during the day? And is it like one big meal and you like snack the rest of the day kind of thing? Or is it like,
it's like around, I don't know, noon, 1 o'clock, sometimes 2. I'll put a pizza in, like a Red Baron pizza or something, and I'll eat the whole pizza.
Right.
I mean, it's one of the 12 or 16 inch. I forget which. I think it's the 12 inch.
Okay.
But and then I have an alarm that goes off at 4:35 because I have to stop eating by 5 because I'm doing the intermittent fasting. And so I will, it's got to be horrible for me. I'll make a bowl of pudding and a packet of pudding and eat the whole thing of pudding.
But how long is the fasting for? Do you go like
from 9 o'clock the next morning, from 5 to 9?
Okay.
I can eat from 9 to 5, and sometimes I do it 9 to 3.
Okay.
And when I'm really good at it, because sometimes I get so munchy that I
hear you.
I say, you know what? I know it's 8 o'clock and I'm about to go to bed, but I got to get something to eat.
Oh man. I hear you on that. Like the last, I want to say it's the last week, but I was, yeah, I was. And, today is an exception. We'll call it an exception, but for the last week, I've been like, okay, so 2023, I'm going to stop drinking as much as I actually drink. So if I say I'm going to stop drinking, it would be hard for me. So if I say I'm going to stop drinking as much as I normally drink, that's something I can probably achieve. So for the last, I want to say it's 5 days, I've had 1 to 2 drinks a day. And then today I was like, wee. It's kind of like a gimme. But,
yeah,
a number of years ago, I quit drinking for a year. And I lost, I want to say it was like 30 pounds. It was crazy. I did everything else normal, but just quit drinking for a year. And I lost about 30 pounds, doing everything the same, nothing else different, just quit drinking for a year. And 30 pounds gone. So for me now, it's like, I bought my kilt and I don't fit in it now. There's a bunch of nice dress jackets I have. That kind of thing where I don't fit in now. So it's like, I want to get back into it. So my feeling is for 2023, I need to cut down on the alcohol and get back into the stuff that I used to wear. So,
yeah. Well, with this, when I do get hungry, I can drink water, and that fills
that's
my
good.
stomach. That helps. And I like I said, I haven't been to bed on weekends. I said, okay, weekends are mine. I'm gonna eat when I'm hungry on weekends.
Okay, nice.
And but I've kind of stopped, and I'm hovering between like 212 and 216.
Okay, yep.
But
I want to say I'm around 220 to 230. Like, I'm at my heaviest, I might be 230, but I'm not sure. I'd have to go weigh myself for sure. But yeah, I'd like to get back to like 200, 195, something in that area. So
yeah,
when I was in my teens, it was like, you know,
when I
lightweight.
actually I weighed 130. I had to gain 6 pounds before the Army would take me. And
Oh, wow.
I think I
Okay.
needed to weigh, yeah. And I had a hard time gaining.
Wow. Okay. Because I know at my fittest, I was around 175. And that was when
Yeah.
I was like swimming competition and that kind of stuff. So
The VA says they'd like to see me down around 196. I don't think that's ever going to happen again, but I don't know if I want it to, because when I'm at like 200 or 205, I still have the weight that I can put behind some if I need to move a
actually
log or
lift
something.
and move stuff. Yeah.
I've got
Yeah.
the weight to put behind me now, which I never had until I started gaining the weight.
It's funny you mention that, because there are times when I am able to move stuff that most other people can't, because I put that weight behind me and I'm able to move stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas some people who are lighter, who might have been to the gym more and have more muscles, don't actually have the physical capability. So it's like, there's that doing, and I don't know. I want to say it's like, teaching and actually doing. So there's those who actually do, and there's those who go to the gym when it comes to physical ability. So still at my age and my physical condition, I'm able to do sometimes more than some people do that go to the gym all the time. But
Right.
I am behind the curve, and I do need to pony up and actually start getting back to where I was before.
Yeah.
No.
It's one of those things. When I started getting up to, I think the highest I got was 232 or 233. I just had no energy. I was moping around, and now I'm having the energy. My body is after a certain time of, once you stop eating at 5, after so many hours, I think it's like 6 o'clock in the morning or something. If you stop eating at 5, your body uses up the last of its insulin. Excuse me. Insulin prevents the burning of fat. So it allows your body to start using your fat stores.
Okay.
I do fasting 2 18s, 24s a couple of times. I did 46 hours. Been fasting since the end of 2016. Low carb and fasting helped me. Yeah. It is actually really good for you to to fast periodically. There's a health to it. I always played around with, okay, I'm not going to eat sweets this week, or I'm not going to drink soda this week. You got to be careful with that, because soda, I was a Pepsi drinker, and a couple days of not drinking Pepsi cold turkey, and you start getting these anti-caffeine headaches. You have to take in caffeine, otherwise it's horrible.
It's funny you mentioned the soda, because I was always the one that was like, okay, so if I'm going out to the bar or going out or having drinks at home or anything like that, having a mixed drink, I don't like colas, pop at all. So like drinking Coke or Pepsi or Sprite or 7-Up, it really bugs me to do that. I can't do it. So I'm like, yes, what I'll do is I'll just drink hard liquor without the mix. Well, guess what? It's going to add the weight on no matter what. It's like, doesn't matter if you're adding any pop into that hard liquor or not. You're going to start gaining the weight no matter what.
Yeah, because the calories that you're taking in.
Yeah.
And now I don't know what your experience is, but I've never seen anybody drink a bottle of Jack Daniels or hit the hard alcohol hard and then immediately go out and split a quart of wood. Usually it's followed by the relaxing side of life more, the monkey in my wrench.
Yeah. I guess I could be that exception to the rule, but it's like, I can drink half a bottle of rum, no problem, and go do stuff. But am I as effective as I would if I wasn't drinking? Right. No, not at all. I can fool myself and pretend that, sure, yes, I'm just as good or better, but no, I'm not.
Yeah, somebody, I think it was Dave, said, hey, you want to lose weight or get fit? Split firewood with an axe. I use the 8-pound splitting maul, and that it's not as many swings with it as I would with an axe probably, but boy, oh boy, it gets me in shape, because I don't mind dying while I'm splitting wood. If I have a heart attack while I'm splitting wood, it doesn't really bother me. I'm on the homestead. If I die when I'm hunting, dragging a deer out, probably the biggest deer of my life, and I die before I could show it to anybody.
Whatever. It's the same. I go to the back. We got 13 acres. So I go to the back, and the other day I went out to get the trail camera, and we had it set up even after hunting to see what deer was coming out. So I'm like walking through, I want to say it was like 3 feet of snow, and there's a hard crust. So it's not like you're walking through snow like it's easy. Like you walk and then you fall through. You walk and you fall through. So it's not easy. And anyone that has walked through 3 feet of snow with a hard crust, kind of not at the top, but like right in between. Yeah. So you kind of step and you fall through. So you're walking through 3 feet of snow, and I want to say it's like 300 meters, maybe 400 meters. And then to come back, it was like, I was freaking dying. But I'm like, I need to do this every day to get back into shape.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off here, and that way you can get ready for your live.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be a fun one, I'm sure.
Are you going to join me?
Well, I'll be here, whether it's in the chat or up on the screen is all up to you. But
cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just kind of be like 20. It was so funny because I was typing it and I was like 20,002 versus 20,003. I'm like, whoa, wait, we're like already 2022, not 20,000. So yeah,
just remember, Buck Rogers
jumped
to the 21st century. Yeah, Twiggy.
Yeah.
Twiggy. That was the 21st century. I am sorely disappointed. Haven't seen one flying car. No, the hoverboards we have wheels. What
was that?
That was on Back to the Future.
George Jetson.
Yeah, George Jetson. Yeah, we were supposed to have flying cars.
Oh, we need to continue this conversation in a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Especially the Buck Rogers. Oh, yeah. Not to mention the chick that it was supposed to control Buck and keep him out of trouble. She was hot.
Who? What was that?
Oh man, I get her name. I'll have to look up her name.
I don't know if you've been watching the new series, the Grimm on Netflix.
I've been watching. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Well, I'm watching it on. I think it's on Prime, but Amazon Prime. But yes, I've been watching that redhead. Who she is gorgeous.
Okay, I was gonna say, have you met Trouble yet?
Trouble?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
No,
All
I'm
right.
like in season 3.
All right. You wait for it.
Okay. Yeah, because I plan on keeping going. I've been obsessed with it. Because that's what I do is I binge.
I know.
I binge.
Yeah.
And it's just because Wendy and I, we looked at it before and we're like, this doesn't look, grim fairy tales, but it's not the fairy tales we grew up with.
It's funny because I loved all the Grimm stuff when I was a kid. And then when they did the Grimm with what's his name?
The guy who did the Bourne Ultimatum,
Heath Ledger, and was it? No, it wasn't Heath Ledger. It was
he did the Bourne Ultimatum. What is his name?
Not
Ryan Reynolds.
No, I want to say it's damn it.
Hey Google, who played in the Bourne Ultimatum?
Oh, Tracy. It was Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. That's it. Yep. Yeah.
Matt Damon.
And
Damon. That was in what's his name? Team America too.
Team America? I don't know if I watched Team America. He is a really good actor.
I don't know. He's in the Film Actors Guild.
Oh.
Film Actors Guild.
Is he? You're kidding me.
Matt Damon.
No.
Oh
no.
I don't know if he is, but he is one of those
wow, man.
Oh, you know what the worst was? Now that we kind of bring up this topic is what's his name? From Top Gun.
Tom Cruise?
No.
Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer.
Kilmer. I was so enamored with Val Kilmer until I watched his documentary, and then I was like, dude, you're a fucking commie.
Really? I did not know that.
Neither did I. I was like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that and that. But like, I was like, no.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. If you watch his
seen the new Top
documentary,
Gun?
he's like, what's that?
Have you seen the new Top Gun?
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually has. It was really painful for him to say his lines. He's got throat cancer.
Wait till, if you haven't watched the Val Kilmer documentary, I'd say watch it to see what he has gone through. It is pretty amazing. And you know, kudos to him for going through what he has gone through. However, his whole thing was like, I don't want to be in an anti-war. I don't want to be in a war propaganda film and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, okay, so you're so anti-war and you're so this and you're so that, but now you played in it anyway.
Yeah.
To me, it's like, you know, Schwarzenegger and all those guys who are like so anti-gun, but then they play in every single movie that has a gun in it. I'm like,
I used to love, what's his name? Used to talk out his butt crack all the time. He's a Canadian actor.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
Played in Jim Carrey.
Carrey, yes.
Awesome actor.
Yep.
And I watched him in
an
interview.
Cuckoo.
And he is anti-gun.
He's talking about aliens now and stuff like that. Yes, he is.
Because I'm like, oh, Jim, man. Okay, you don't like guns. Great. Don't buy one. But
exactly.
Stay off my Constitution, man.
Do you know anything about them whatsoever? No?
What?
Shut up.
He thinks that they're a cartoon and they go and the bang sticks come out of them.
It was like when they talked about Patrick Carey, the Montreal Canadiens goalie, who is a hunter and who loves guns and who shoots and has multiple guns. And he says, you know, the new Canadian gun legislation is going after Canadian hunters. And everyone's like, shut up. Why are you using your position to talk about this? Really?
Because everybody uses it to talk against it.
Have you not listened to every Hollywood actor talk out their ass?
Yeah.
No, don't you come down on Patrick Carey if you're not going to come down on every freaking politician, every Hollywood actor.
Absolutely. The thing is opinions. Opinions are like
so bad there, Tracy, and I apologize. I'm like, let's change the subject.
That's not a problem.
Man.
I actually have a channel that I haven't posted on in a long time, but it's not just my opinion, and it was so I could rant and do politics and stuff. I don't think it's got any subscribers or anything, but it was just so
maybe we should like jump over to that channel and then we can like right?
With my luck, they'd freeze everything though.
But yeah.
But anyway, you've got 29 minutes to get ready for your live, and I will see you there, my friend.
All right.
We will.
Thanks
talk
for having me,
later.
And I apologize for ranting.
Not a problem. It's called passion. If you're not passionate about something, then your life is dead.
Yeah.
You know?
We could always talk religion when we get on the next live in a few minutes. Well,
I think we'll save that for special lives that are.
We should do that as like its own. Yeah.
Yeah, because that way, if people wanna tune in, they can tune in, and if they don't, they don't have to. But yet, it won't hurt the channels as bad.
No.
Because there's a lot of very disgruntled people on both sides, on all sides.
And they don't have to be disgruntled.
No, you're not hurting me a
Man.
bit by believing what you believe, and I'm not hurting you a bit by believing what I believe. Now I am concerned about you because if I'm right, then you know there's some consequences. But by the same token, if I'm so concerned about you, I don't want to blast you, put you down, and make you feel horrible about yourself, because then you won't want to talk to me anymore.
Hey, you can blast me all you want, but it won't matter any difference. I love you for who you are.
Absolutely. And that's what I like so much about you. All right. We will see you in just a few minutes here on Thor's Haven Farm Channel. All right.
Sounds
everybody
good.
have a great day, and God bless.